Hello everyone, I am Prashant Srivastava. I am teacher of Sunbeam Convent School, Buxar. In last video, I have explained lesson 23 of class 6. This is a second part of this lesson. Our topic is cultural diversity. Cultural diversity is a new universal ethic, is the source of development and peace. The man-made environment also develops culture. The culture of society means its customs, ideas, art, religious, music and dance, etc. The food habit of the people, the festival they celebrate, and their art and handicraft are all part of culture. Cultural diversity has been at the center of the UNESCO's concerns since the organization came into existence more than 50 years ago. In the week of 11th September 2001, terrorist attack at the World Trade Center in New York, USA. The UNESCO's Universal Declaration on Cultural Diversity was adopted by the 185 member states. Today, the world has about 6,000 communities and many distinct languages. Such differences naturally leads to diversity of vision, values, beliefs, practices, and expressions. All diverse, equal respect and dignity. The international migration rate is growing rapidly every year. According to the International Migration Report 2002 of the United Nations, the number of migrants has doubled since 1970. Around 175 million people are residing away from the country of their birth. One in every 10% person in the developed regions is a migrant, and more migrants are coming from countries even further away. Next topic is diversity in economic activities. In the past, it had been the division of labor when the early man discovered the art of agriculture. So, then some were engaged in agriculture, some fought for them and defended them from their enemies. Gradually, some were engaged in production of certain commodities or things, while others were engaged in the exchange of commodities or things, and others began to do manual jobs for them. Thus, there was a division of labor which enabled the early people to march towards civilization. When man began to live in society, the activities were divided into three categories. Primary activities, example agriculture, hunting, fishing, herding. Secondary activities, example weaving, dyeing, carpentry, etc. And tertiary activities, example teaching, banking, engineering, etc. All these activities are important in a society. Thus, all the human beings are engaged in three activities, such as primary, secondary, and tertiary. Thank you.